The pace of modern life keeps our minds busy, often juggling ideas, tasks, and information all at once. Staying organized has shifted into a skill we depend on to function well. We've all had moments when good ideas are there, but they feel scattered and hard to connect. A strong mind map helps by giving those thoughts a place to land. It acts like an extension of your thinking, turning mental noise into something useful. Xmind has played that role for many users over the years. Their AI features change how projects come together. We're going to explore the latest version of Xmind and see how it supports clearer planning and a smoother creative process from the first idea through completion. Now, if you're looking to get started quickly, the Create with AI feature is going to be your starting point. All you really have to do is click that Create with AI button and a prompt box pops up. You just explain what you're trying to build in plain English. What's impressive here is the level of control Xmind gives you right from the jump. For instance, if you have a dense project brief or a long research paper, you can actually attach those files directly to the prompt. The AI reads through your documents and structures the map based on that specific data. To make things even more tailored, you can enable thinking mode, which tells the AI to dig a bit deeper into the logic of your topic. If you're working on a business plan, you might want to pick the work breakdown mode to see tasks organized by hierarchy, or even to-do mode if you want a checklist style. You aren't stuck with just one look either. You can specify if you want a classic mind map, a logic chart, or a tree chart, depending on how you prefer to visualize information. You can even choose your preferred language, which is a huge plus for global teams. Once you hit generate, it's honestly pretty exciting to see how fast the map populates. Within seconds, you've got a fully fleshed out structure with main topics and subtopics. From there, you can dive into the core mind mapping features that make Xmind so flexible. You can use relationship lines to connect two topics that aren't in the same branch, helping you see those big picture links. There's also the boundary tool, which lets you group a set of subtopics together to highlight a specific theme or phase. If a branch is getting too detailed, you can add a summary node to wrap it all up into one concise point. For those who need more than just text, you can insert markers to set priorities, labels for easy filtering, and even audio notes or latex for technical equations. If you ever feel stuck on a single branch, the Map, Refine, and Grow Ideas AI tools can automatically generate new subpoints to keep your momentum going. It's all designed to let you build a deep, multi-layered map without losing your train of thought. Moving on from the initial creation, let's talk about the brainstorming feature. Xmind has introduced some really sophisticated AI prompts that help you think outside the box. When you enter the brainstorming hub, you aren't just getting random suggestions. You get to choose a specific creative path: direct, association, analogy, synthesis, or inquiry. Each one serves a different purpose. For example, if you choose analogy, the AI will help you understand a complex concept by comparing it to something familiar. If you go with association, it'll find those non-obvious links between two different ideas that you might have missed. Once you pick your mode and tell the AI what you're stuck on, the magic starts happening right on your screen. The concepts start appearing as digital sticky notes. We love this because it feels very tactile, like you're in a physical war room moving ideas around. The elements on these notes are very precise and high quality, not just generic fluff. It really pushes you to look at your project from angles you wouldn't have considered on your own. It's essentially like having a professional consultant sitting right next to you, tossing out ideas to keep the momentum going when your own energy starts to dip. Moving on from the initial creation, let's talk about the templates section. Xmind has always had a powerful library, but the latest collection is really dialed in for modern workflows. They've organized them into categories like life management, business, and education. You'll find everything from SWOT analysis frameworks and fishbone diagrams for problem solving to simple weekly planners and reading notes. These aren't just placeholders. They're professionally designed with smart color themes and skeletons that ensure your map looks polished without you having to mess with font sizes and line weights for an hour. It's a great way to ensure consistency across your projects, especially if you're presenting these maps to clients or stakeholders and need them to look sharp. That being said, the power of Xmind really lies in the smaller, effective features that make the day-to-day experience so smooth. One of our favorites is Zen mode. When you toggle this on, it clears away all the toolbars and menus, which leaves you with nothing but your map and your thoughts. It's perfect for when you need to get into a deep workflow. If you're a fan of the traditional way of doing things, there's also a hand-drawn style you can apply with one click. It gives your map a more organic, artistic feel, which can actually be a lot less intimidating when you're in the early stages of a project. For the more technical users, Xmind supports LaTeX, so you can drop in complex mathematical or chemical equations without them looking like a mess. You can also use pitch mode, which is a total lifesaver for meetings. It automatically turns your mind map into a slide-based presentation with smooth transitions, so you don't have to waste time exporting everything to PowerPoint. There's also the outliner view, which is great if you ever feel overwhelmed by the visual branches and just want to see your ideas in a clean, linear list. Everything stays synced, so you can jump back and forth between the visual map and the outline whenever you want. Ultimately, Xmind is still the most powerful and intuitive tool for anyone who needs to bring order to the chaos of their thoughts. The new AI features don't just feel like a gimmick, they actually save time and spark real creativity. If you're ready to see what your ideas look like when they're properly organized, we highly recommend giving Xmind a try. Check out the description below, try it out, and share your experience in the comments. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe to get more videos like this.